Did you know that AI is a big fat liar? Of course you did. It's called hallucinations. And that's what AI does. It hallucinates sometimes. Sometimes it gives us incorrect information. Let's read this article. This is from The Verge. We have to stop ignoring AI's hallucination problem. Well, are we really ignoring it? I mean, I think that so I was doing this thing, what do you call it? Which pays like a pretty good amount, 20 to like $30. And what is it? Data annotation, where you can basically test AI and their responses. You can keep asking it questions and different things, and then you test it to try to get it to respond in certain ways, and they'll pay you to do that. So I did that for a little while. I was like, "Oh, I could do this like for full time or part time," and they'll pay $25 an hour. But I don't know. I was sitting there like staring at the screen. I was like, "I don't know if I can do this." After a while. But the point is, like, that was for training it, and there's like thousands and thousands of people that are sitting there training the AI to give better responses. So they're not ignoring AI's, problems, the response problems from AI. But let's see what it says. AI might be cool, but it's also a big fat liar. We should probably be talking about that more. So yeah, I guess maybe we need to talk about it more. Google, by the way, Google totally has changed, which they've been working on for a while. They've been kind of putting this out. Their generative search experience, and I'm like, how is this going to work? Where it displays, and I don't know if everybody has this now, but it'll display AI responses. And this is not new. It's been out at least partially for a while, but I guess they're like rolling it out to like everybody. And but now it'll at the top, and this is another article I'll talk about, but it'll show up at the top as like all the AI stuff. And finally, if you scroll down enough, you'll get to the actual websites, which is crazy. That's like a huge difference than how it's always been, right? It's always been showing different websites for whatever search you've done. So I have no clue how that's going to work. I have to like figure out how are the ads going to work now? Google Ads. Um, yeah. So that's just weird. Like I don't know how that's going to work, but I guess maybe it'll be maybe it'll be fine for a lot of things if you just need an AI response. Google I/O introduced an AI assistant that can see and hear in the world. OpenAI AI put its version of a her-like chatbot into an iPhone. Bing will be hosting Build, where it's sure to have some version of Copilot or Cortana. Then a few weeks after that, Apple will host its own developer conference. And if the buzz is anything to go by, it'll be talking about artificial intelligence. Will it be Siri? I hope Siri will be obvious. That's the obvious choice, right? Why would they give another name? Siri is like the best name for AI. Also, the best name for an AI that turns evil. And yeah, takes us all over. Hello, I'm Siri. Yes. Okay. AI is here is no longer conceptual. Yes, it's been here for a while. It's taking our jobs, taking our jobs, making a few new ones and helping making a few. It's making a lot of new ones. I wonder because you know how like whenever there's like a new technology, like generally they create more jobs than they take, right? Jobs will be gone with a new technology. Like we'll just say computers, right? Many jobs were gone with computers because paper was reduced. All the things, spreadsheets and stuff. But I can't think of what jobs were replaced. Okay, but the point is, it created a whole bunch of new jobs, right? So, but here's will AI be the same? Because AI is like, I feels like it's a little different than that. Making a few new ones. I mean, I guess you could say coders, although AI is going to be able to code, or it can code, but like people still need to develop the AI platforms. But is that a lot of people? A lot of people overall? I don't think so. People that know how to use the AI, I guess, and can implement them in businesses. What other jobs are created by AI? I don't know. I guess maybe it's people who can take the AI and use it for whatever business. I guess maybe that's it. I don't know. Helping millions of students avoid doing their homework. Yeah. If I had it during when I was in school, I would have used it heavily. Um, we appear to be at the start of experiencing one of those rare monumental shifts in technology. Yeah. Also, along with VR, I think. Industrial revolution or creation of the internet or personal computer. All of Silicon Valley of big tech is focused on taking large language models and other forms of AI and moving them from the laptops into the phones and computers of average people. I wonder how Apple's going to use AI with Siri on the iPhone and actually make it useful, because I don't use it because it's not really useful. I use I use Siri for waking me up in the morning. By the way, hey Siri, can you set an alarm for 6 a.m. tomorrow? Thank you. That's what I use it for. Um, let's see, what else do I use Siri for? Timers, very convenient. But that's kind of about it. I don't really ask it anything. So, but think of how useful it could be if it actually worked. Very useful, let me tell you. And then yeah, this is then she goes on to say like hallucinations. Meta AI thinks she has a beard. It created images of her with a beard. Meta AI isn't the only one to struggle with the minutia of The Verge's masthead. ChatGPT told me yesterday I don't work at The Verge. Yeah, so she's basically explaining that she's having problems with hallucinations. The AI keeps screwing up because these computers are stupid. Agreed. They take a lot of information and then they try to make sense of it. Uh, and truly, it's when you think about it, it's not. I mean, it's complicated and all this stuff, but it's really not that complicated how it works. Extraordinary in their abilities and astonishing in their dim-wittedness. I cannot get excited about the next turn in the AI revolution because that turn is into a place where the computers cannot consistently maintain accuracy about even minor things. They even screwed up during Google's big AI keynote at I/O, and a commercial for Google's new AI-ified search engine, which is the generative search that I'll talk about in another video. Someone asked how to fix a jammed film camera, and it suggested they open the back door and gently remove the film. Yeah, yeah, that would ruin the film. And AI's difficult relationship with the truth is called hallucinations, where it just comes up with wrong answers. They're great at discovering patterns of information, but in their attempt to extrapolate and create, they occasionally get it wrong. And I don't know why they named it hallucinate. Why didn't they just say incorrect answer? But they named it hallucinate. Okay, it's hallucinating. One Google X researcher claimed it could be fixed within the next year. Really? Like how? Like what are they doing to fix that? How do you fix that? How do you fix the AI giving wrong information when it's basing information off of all this information? It's basing answers off of all the information it gets from whatever information was given to it to learn from, which is a lot of information from like the web, I imagine, which we all know all the information on the web is correct, right? No. So how do you fix that? Um, yeah, we're really going to skew it toward the factuality side, but how? Notice how Reed said there was a balance. That's because a lot of AI researchers don't actually think hallucinations can be solved. This study suggested that hallucinations are an inevitable outcome of all language models. Just as no person is 100% right all the time, neither are these computers. Yes. I think, yeah, I mean, like with all the information out there, the billions of bytes of information out there, and a lot of it's wrong, and humans are wrong. Like humans are imperfect. How do you make that something that's 100% correct? Like how do you even do that if you're basing it off of all this incorrect information? Like how you can you? Um and then so it's saying people shouldn't worry about it. During Google's I/O keynote, it adds in tiny gray font the phrase "check responses for accuracy." And this is where I'm like, well, you just have citations on everything, right? Like, what question can you ask AI where the answer is such that even if it was wrong, it couldn't be fixed by just having a citation? Um, like, where did you get that answer? And then you can just look to confirm if it doesn't sound right, you know? So basically, that's it. But let's see. This idea that there's a kind of unquantifiable magic sauce in AI that will allow us to forgive its tenuous relationship with reality is brought up a lot by the people eager to hand wave away accuracy concerns. Holy crap. That was a sentence that was too smart for me. Unquantifiable magic sauce. Okay. Um, all these developers have dismissed hallucinations as a small annoyance that should be forgiven because they're on the path to making digital beings that might make our own lives easier. So the AI thinks she has a beard. It can't consistently figure out the simplest tasks, and yet it's being foisted up on us with the expectations that we celebrate the incredible mediocrity of the services these AIs provide. This person is the epitome of first world problems. AI obviously is very helpful and useful, and this girl's like, can't get my questions right, can't get my answers right. Obviously, it's very helpful in many ways, but yes, it is imperfect. So I don't know. I think over time that's going to be helped, fixed, whether it's by humans, um, with the whatever thing I told you about earlier, the paid thing that I was data annotation or whatever it is. They're gonna create the next gen of AI, and it's gonna be even smarter, and it's gonna somehow know the truth. But the thing is, like, the question is, do we want AI to be like, yes, this is the truth, um, or do we want it to have a disclaimer being like, it may not be true, check your sources? Because if we're getting to the point where it's like, yes, this is the truth, how many people are going to just take that for its word, and then it's actually going to be like brainwashing us into thinking things that aren't true are true, right? So like, anyway, um, should we all be afraid of Siri? Oh crap! I just closed a tab, and that was like one of my articles. I don't know what it was. Should we be afraid of Siri? Yes, we should. Yeah, this concludes the video. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna go and try to find that article that I closed. Bye.